Hey, what's up?
No, not much.
So, what you been up to lately, Roger?
Just fishing.
So where you fishing at? So where you like fish? Where you usually fish at?
Behind that Myers on, I'm not sure what the road is, but up there by that church.
Like fishing up there?
Yeah, there's some good bass.
Well, why do you like fishing up there for so well? May I ask
Just for the big bass.
for the big bass? So what? Like when did you start fishing and stuff?
Oh, shit. When I was a kid, before I even remember.
Oh,
I used to live in Florida, so we fished all year round.
okay. Well, the thing was, I was wondering now. I mean, so you fish like you first you were a kid, right?
Oh, yeah.
What was the first thing you caught? You remember?
Mm, I don't remember exactly. Probably, probably bluegill or something. I'm not real sure.
Really? Well, the thing was, though, I was wondering, though, when you've done stuff, like fishing and stuff like that, what's that type of thing? What's that like the longest time you had to wait before you caught a fish? I mean, when you went down fishing and stuff, how long was till you actually had to caught a fish?
Sometimes it takes a couple hours. Uh, hopefully, it usually doesn't, but sometimes it does. Just
Oh,
depends on
okay.
what you're fishing for.
Which fish for? Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was wondering, what's the greatest thing that you ever caught? I mean, what's the best thing you ever caught?
Uh, Baby hammerhead shark.
Really? How long did it take to catch that?
Not that long, because I was fishing on a pier down there in Jacksonville. Um, we actually hand over fish, pulled it all the way up onto the pier.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Yeah.
like that big.
Uh huh. Really?
Mhm.
That sounds great. Well, the thing was, I was wondering when you started doing stuff, fishing. Like as a kid, though, what was like? Do you remember like when your dad first? Who taught you? Your dad?
No, just me and my buddies.
You and your buddies. Okay, so when you went to fishing and stuff, like what was like I mean, what advice did your friends give you? You remember like a memorable time your friends gave you some good advice about catching fish?
Being patient.
Oh,
You gotta have patience.
okay. And tell me one of your memories of one of your friends. You guys going out fishing. Tell me what happened. Like, what was a good day? Where'd you guys go to? Where'd you guys fish?
Down in the St. Johns River in a little bay that came into our little inlet, right at the next door neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh,
Really cool. Actually, they had alligators that lived in the lake,
uh huh.
had babies and shit. It was pretty wild.
Really, it was pretty wild, huh?
Yeah, yeah, pretty fun.
Well, I was want to know though. Now, have you ever wanted to go like to SeaWorld or anything and see fish in the aquarium or whatever?
I mean, I went down to the Newport Aquarium several times.
Hmm.
Actually, I used to work on a shrimp boat down in South Carolina for a while.
Oh, so what was that experience like being like in
That
fishing?
that was different.
Uh huh.
Um, you ever been on a boat where you couldn't see land?
No, I have not actually.
It's different.
Uh huh.
It's definitely different. It makes you think about shit.
Well, the thing was though, you ever heard the story about the couple who got lost went scuba diving, both a boat and they got left behind?
Yeah, I did. They counted somebody snorkel twice or something,
Uh huh.
and yeah, they ended up dying.
And they made a movie about that, Open Water.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can imagine,
That
and
shit's
hot
crazy.
weather, and you're miles from sea. And no one no one paid attention. They thought maybe like they bring their belongings back or whatever. Like they come back for their belongings or whatever. Someone think they forgot them or whatever. That's plenty of opportunity they could have went to go get them.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even imagine. I mean, I couldn't imagine being the person that left them and having to, think about that every day.
Uh,
I mean,
well, they decided to dive alone away from the crew. Here's my advice. Of course, they do good city pro con everything now. They updated that, but I'm saying we're gonna go scuba diving. Stay with the crew, the dive
I'm
master.
staying right next to the boat. That's for damn sure.
Stay next to the dive masters, scuba divers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But anyway, yeah, I was wondering. Well, shrimp boat. You worked on a shrimp boat. Now, what was like? Did you like fish a lot on the shrimp boat?
No, it was kind of crazy. We had to be there at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and we wouldn't come back in until like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And the whole time we'd be out, we would only pull the nets in like 4 times the whole day.
Really?
Yeah, there was one big net that went around the whole back, and then we had two side nets. The two side nets we pulled in like 2 or 3 times a day, and then the big one in the back we just did twice a day.
Yeah, really.
And man, we pull that thing up and swing it over above the deck, and pull. All I had was one little rope on the bottom that tied it all together. Pull that out, and man, that shit would just hit the deck. I mean, it was. I mean, sharks, crabs. I mean, just anything you can think of in the ocean. I mean, it was all right there on the deck, flipping and flopping. It was different. Tell you what, I never ate so much seafood in my life, and I love seafood. But we take laundry baskets full of fucking shrimp every day.
There's really.
Oh man, I'd be on that boat for 15 hours a day, and then go home and clean shrimp for about another 3 hours. Dude. It was fucking. But some of them that big, they were. It was good. Eating the shit straight out of the ocean that day. I mean, you can't beat that.
Yeah. Well, the thing was though, I was wondering, shrimp wise, now have you like when you like what place that you want to? Is there a place you want to go fishing? I mean, is there a place you really want to go fishing? Like go out somewhere and fish? I mean, is there like a destination you ought to go to?
Oh yeah, I'd love to go down to Venezuela and catch some of the peacock bass.
Really? What do they look like?
They're like a greenish with like on their side fin or whatever. They got a big yellowish color. They're but they get like 15, 20 pounds is the thing, and they're way more fucking. Excuse me. They're way more aggressive than bass around here. I mean, way more. I'd love to go catch some of those.
Uh-huh.
I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, I was wondering, did you like fish? What's the job? You've eaten fish you caught, right?
I'm sorry.
You've eaten fish you caught.
Oh yeah.
Well, what's the deal? I mean, they wouldn't recommend you eating a fish raw. But well, so what do you do like to clean them? What do you do? What exactly to get them all? You like throw them? Do you like to boil them or what? Or
you gotta fillet them, and I like them best fried. You know, dip them in some batter, and then put them in the oil.
yeah, but you probably gotta clean them because they've been in the water with all that bacteria and stuff. So I was thinking you probably gotta clean them. Or do you boil them or do you whatever? Like it just.
I don't know. Just when you cook it, it gets hot enough to kill the bacteria. I guess.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I know.
Because I would tell you, when you got a water main break to boil your water before you drink it.
Right.
We had some of the cleanest water around, but I'll tell you something. Boiled water does not. I mean, we've had water main breaks before, and I boiled water. It does not taste good after you drink it. You boil it.
No. It's pretty nasty.
But we had some. They said we got some of the cleanest water because like wells and stuff.
Yeah, some of the best in America, they say.
Yeah. But yeah, the thing was though, but our water tastes so damn good.
Right. Especially when it's ice cold. For sure.
Yeah, but the thing was though, I was wondering like fish wise, which favorite kind of fish to catch?
Probably catfish, just because they put up a good fight. And I haven't really catfished for a while because I've been doing a lot of bass fishing. It's just, especially around here. But with the bass fishing, with lures, you're constantly doing something. You know what I mean? With catfishing, you throw it out, you gotta wait until you get a bite. So it's a little less busy. So with the bass fishing, it keeps you more occupied, basically.
Right.
I think, for me anyway.
But,
if you ain't catching them, it ain't fun.
Well, anyway, so anyway, I was wondering now if you if you go like fish over these creeks here, what kind of fish you have like in the creeks around here?
They got some bluegill and some like warmouth, and then those creek chubs. The creek, and those are good for bait.
And what do they usually have? What do they have over across the? Like you're going to Great Miami River and go fishing. What fish they usually have there?
They got some bass, some white bass, and then they got some of those striped bass, carp, catfish, some crappie.
Right.
And then they got some saw guy usually. Saw guys, they're a little different, almost like a walleye and a trout or something mixed. I don't know.
Do you like? I don't know if you have like you ever took your relatives since you've been an adult. You like to want to take relatives fishing, like your kids or your nephews or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Which ones you taking?
All my kids. My kids love fishing.
How old's your oldest?
Matthew's 24.
Okay.
He was up here for a while. We would go over there fishing and shit. Not as much as I do, but he would still go sometimes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well,
Good time.
well, thank you, bud.
Oh, no problem.
Bye.